this out. I'm putting this out. Oh my god, Ashley, you're so boring. And so I'm like, oh, I'm back. I got something else. Witchcraft, duppy. I don't like your photography, but I like you, so we can work. Okay. I would just judge myself because I'm getting ready to be judged. You need to get over yourself. I feel like people think they requires you using your phone. It's not a real job. That can make or break you. Just kill your soul and just do the job. Release your ambitions, feel the rain on your skin. Everybody thinks I'm an extrovert. I'm not. I'm not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first sit down video in a really long time. I'm in a new location. My plants are to the left of me. Might be the right of me in the camera. I'm here to talk about perfectionism and how it nearly ruined my career, believe it or not. And I know what you might be thinking. If you're far removed from it, you think that perfectionism is a good thing. You think that having somebody wanting every single detail. I talk about hands a lot, by the way. So that throws you off, just let me know in the comments. But like, I do a lot of gestures. Somebody who wants every single detail right would not, have a problem with producing. I've used to shoot a lot of content. So I've been on YouTube for a while. If you check my first video, it's from 2017 or 16 or something like that. When I was working at an agency, I had a vlog of me at Orgasm Fest, and Yendi was like, "Oh, watch out for Ashley Sage YouTube."
I'm here with Yendi. Hope you're enjoying Ashley Sage's page because she has loads of cool stuff happening.
And Coffee was in the vlog, and it was tons of great performances. But just never post it. And I have a lot of videos like that where I shoot it and then it comes to edit it and I just don't post it, and I'm really sick and tired of my shit. First, it was me not feeling comfortable in front of the camera. Talking to the camera was just weird, and I think talking to the camera made me confront my personality. Everybody thinks I'm an extrovert. I'm not. I'm not an extrovert. I'm probably like selectively extroverted. I have a very small social battery. I can't do that for long. And I tend to create a lot of content and then I'll look back at it and just be like, oh my god, this is not good enough, or oh my god, Ashley, you're so boring. And I would just judge myself because I'm getting ready to be judged by other people. As much as it's something that I really liked doing, I just was very afraid to put myself out there, and I didn't even realize that's what was holding me back, that I was afraid to put myself out there. And it's not even that I kind of conquered this fear and that's why I'm doing this now. I'm still very much afraid to put myself out there, but I realize my life has been passing me by and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do that I just never did, and I can't just live my life like that, a bunch of what ifs. I have a vision for my life and I don't want to be 82 just on my deathbed be like, yo, I really should have entered Miss Universe pageant, or wow, why didn't I upload those videos that I had sitting on my phone, or why didn't I start that company, or why didn't you finish day drinking, or why didn't I don't want to do that with myself anymore. So that's really what pushed me to be like, you really need to cut this out. Like, you really need to stop being so harsh on yourself. I think I'm my worst critic. And if something's not perfect, because I want everything I do to look so professional and high tech, because my feelings, I'm an artist. I'm sensitive, and I think that's why I remember having a discussion on Twitter, and they were saying content creators aren't artists, and I was like, I beg to differ, because I think what makes an artist is somebody who takes great care into creating and crafting, curating something from scratch, right? No matter the medium. Artists are usually very sensitive about what they've created because they kind of pour themselves into it. I mean, I think that's just people. I think people are just sensitive about stuff that they do. I mean, if, for example, at work, you probably spent all day on a presentation, and if your boss said, yo, Susie, this presentation is shit. I don't know what you waste your time doing. This is shit. You're shit. Like, you're lucky I don't fire you, right? You're gonna feel horrible, right? Yeah, so anything you pour yourself into, it's not just artists, but I think it's easier because art is subjective. It's easier to rip it apart. It's easier to say, yo, like, this person's work is really good. Because it's subjective and art is meant to be consumed and judged, unfortunately. I mean, in every art piece, there's a story to be told because behind every art piece is an individual screaming out to tell their story. It's just that with this type of content creation, it's a little bit more obvious. It's somebody sitting in front of a camera, literally talking to you guys about their story. It's not as abstract as a painting or a song or, my cat is staring at me. You're so obsessed with me. You want to come in the video? He's not. He's turned away. His name is Pen. I'll introduce him later in the video. I just got him. He's like 3 months old. I was just very sensitive about my shit. I've been sensitive about my shit. I remember when I went really, really deep into becoming a photographer, and I've had somebody's like, I don't like your photography, but I like you, so we can work. And I was like, okay. And what am I gonna say at that point? Like, am I gonna curse them out because they don't like my photography? No. I took the time to get better. I think my back was a lot broader with photography, but not broad enough because I legit stopped doing that type of photography. I don't do high-end or fashion photography or studio photography anymore. I do mainly like PR, like staged corporate photography now. And I have specific clients that call on me for that. I don't do the fun stuff. All the PR stuff is kind of fun too because I've been meeting a lot of people, and I actually really like networking. It was really the other day I was watching, I guess you could call her one of my favorite local content creators, Kalila Reynolds. She does financial journalism, and she creates financial education materials on Instagram, and I think she has a YouTube. And I religiously watch her stuff because I'm trying to educate myself on finance. And I remember her playing one of her older videos, and I think it was before the pandemic, so obviously this was at least like 4 5 years ago. And the content, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm shading her or anything, but the content level was just two different levels. Her content then and her content now has grown so significantly. It's not actual content of what she was saying, because she was always talking sense, it was just the quality. And I think that quality really came with consistency. Because if it's one thing about Kalira, that girl is consistent. That woman, not on International Women's Day. I'm filming this on International Women's Day. That woman is consistent, and I respect her so much for that. Like, big she up, big her up, big her up. So I was like, girl, you really need to cut this out. Me to myself. So what if your content doesn't look like what you want it to look like? Your photography didn't look like what you want it to look like, and you got it to a point where you were satisfied, even though I stopped it. You just need to continue putting it out. You need to get over yourself. And I know I'm speaking specifically about YouTube right now, but this also goes for marketing and content creation, because I do content creation as a business. Like, I create content for businesses. Content creation for businesses, it's hard. It's not an easy job. It looks all fun, and because you have your phone. I feel like people think any job that requires you using your phone is not a real job. And I think, again, I'm going to make another video about that, but social media, I think that's so ridiculous. Especially, I think social media managers aren't taken as seriously as they need to be taken. Because that's the face of your company. That's the face of your company that you're giving to a high school graduate that knows nothing about marketing, that don't have any experience, and is using Canva to drop your JPEG logo with a white background onto a 3-year-old image. And that's what somebody's going to see when they Google. They're not even going to Google it. They might Google your company, but they're going to go on Instagram. or Facebook, depending on the demographic. And they're gonna look up your company and they're gonna see that image and they're gonna like, because believe it or not, people take graphic design, people take aesthetics, people take branding very seriously, and the level of it determines the level of professionalism that we attach to that company. So I really wish people took graphic designers and social media managers. I wish people took those jobs more seriously. I think they deserve more respect. But I'm going off into a different tangent. And if you want to hear more about that, I'll make another video. I'll make another video. I wasn't consistent. I've heard that from my bosses that I'm talented. Um, I've heard that. I've had bosses that I don't agree with their style, direction, and you know, I think my biggest issue in um, those situations was that I kind of stayed. And I think if you generally don't agree with someone's creative direction, I think it's just best for you to, just part ways. And because you're not going to be satisfied. You get what I'm saying? Because that, again, that ties back to my perfectionism. So it's either you just take it as a job and kind of just kill your soul and just do the job, or you just find a company that you actually align your values online. I really have done a lot of thinking, and I was like, you know what? I need to find brands and work for brands that I really, really admire. And even if I'm doing a brand where I'm starting from scratch, I need to admire their business plan, who they are, their core values, the respect the owner. Not that I didn't respect my bosses in the past, or I'm just saying, as a part of the package, this is what I look for now when I pick clients. And I think a misconception about the job market is that we go into the job market so hungry because you just want a job, you want to work. You don't really think about where you're going. I think it's really important as young people, we really carefully pick where we're going and which company we're going to, because that can make or break you. You're going to be there for 8 hours. You're going to interact with them a lot. So you need to make sure that wherever you're going is a company that you actually like at the end of the day, right? Do you like that brand that you're pushing? Do you genuinely like it? Would you buy from it? That's just my opinion. You don't have to follow it, but that's just my take on it. At the end of the day, I said all of that to say is I am going to be embracing perfectionism. Like right now, this is not how I wanted this table to look. I was trying to do like a little plant thing and a glow because I don't have the lights. So I used my diffuser to do the light thing, and that, I don't know what this is, but this is not what I want it to look like. Old Ashley would have been like, oh my god, I can't do the video until it's a little bit better. I want it to look, oh my god. No, I'm not. I'm putting this out. It's out there. It's gone with the wind. I'm tired of holding myself back. If someone can hold me back, I can something else. Witchcraft, duppy. Not this girl. I'm not holding myself back anymore. Another thing I found with me releasing this need to be perfect all the time, I mean, it has seeped into other areas. Perfectionism is in other areas of my life. But that's a discussion for another day. In another video. Sorry, I'm looking at this cat she's just been Does he have diarrhea? Babe, what? Do I need to carry you back? Okay, let's focus. I realized when I stopped becoming so concerned with making the perfect end product, I was actually more creative. I was more productive, because productivity really just stems from you being consistent. And that's all I really needed to do, was just let go. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. You can let it in. He's really pooping again. It's the third time in an hour. Should I be concerned? I bought a new litter box, by the way. Because the one I have is open. I think I'm going to unbox that. I'm going to show you the cat. I'm going to show you. Come here. Hey, Pen. Say hi to the people. Look at the camera. Look. You're not, listen to me. You need for work for your stay, you know. You need for do some modeling or something. Okay? You can't just be in here. I poop 3 times in an hour. Cause you're not clean it up. So you need to do some modeling or something. I'm gonna beige you tomorrow. And just put him on my lap. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I want to do more videos like this where I just sit down and talk to you guys. Let me know what you want me to talk to you about. I really like this style. Like, let me know. I'm sorry, he's moving on my lap, and he has a habit of sometimes of scraping me. Let me bring him back up so we can say bye. Come on. Let's say bye to the people. Let's say bye to the people. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wipe off your eye. I need to wipe off, babes. Bye, guys. Bye. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content of this nature and more pen content. Come on, pen. Come on. This is your time to shine. Come on, pen. Come on, pen. Oh my God.